I know what you're thinking.
Wabble, dabble, glibble, glabber, scribble, swap, glab.
You're thinking, Ramses, how is it possible that you've made 4 whole conspiracy videos without addressing the echidna in the room? You're thinking, what about the head honchos, the puppet masters? What about the Free Jewish Illuminati? Well, joke's on you, bucko. Unlike some idiots, I don't blame the world's problems on a historically oppressed minority who practice one of the world's oldest surviving religions. The Jews are alright, folks. It's those darn Zoroastrians we have to worry about. Okay, let's break it down. Zoroastrianism is basically the show Avatar. Zoroastrians believe in the 4 elements:
water, earth, air, fire, earth.
And their prophet, Zoroaster, is continually being reincarnated in a new person's body. This is all definitely correct, and you don't need to look it up. Here's a brief timeline to get you caught up to speed. Alright, so first, he was himself, obviously, but then he was a bunch of Persian dudes for a long time. Then, in the 1500s, he decided to switch it up and become a pope, which was neat. And then he was Shakespeare for a while, until he wasn't. Next was Banjo Franklin, first and only president of the United States. Then he went back to being Pope Pius for a little, and then, by some freak accident, he was Tim Allen twice. And then he took about 50 years of a break before coming back as Catherine Zeta-Jones. Need proof? Well, she starred in both Zorro movies, and she's obviously up to something malevolent, considering she seems to be sucking the life force out of her husband, Mike the Douglas McDougal. But how are they destroying the Earth, you ask in chorus? Look, you impatient little shits, I'm getting to it. My videos are very tightly plotted, and I resent your accusation of aimlessness, alright? Now, where was I? No, shut up. So for years, the working theory was that the supposed Jewish cabal used the collective force of every spinning dreidel in order to accelerate the rotation of the Earth and send us careening into the sun. But no one ever seemed to consider Beyblades, which are clearly much more deadly. And I can't find any personal details about their inventor, Takao Aoki, so it's probably pretty safe to assume he's a Zoroastrian. I mean, his name is an anagram for, okay, coat, which is obviously what someone would say if someone were grabbing their coat shortly before being thrown into the sun. And even worse than the Beyblades are whirling dervishes. A single dervish can weigh up to 4 times as much as a Beyblade, and can spin for days before dying of dehydration. Luckily, the US Army instituted a counter-revolutionary force in 1930, NASCAR. But if NASCAR ever stops, for whatever reason, we're all going to be incinerated.